started early at 6:30 and took the Nashik highway from Pune to beat the traffic at Chakan early in the morning. This is near Saptashrungi from near around Vani, and you can see the Markandeya hill also along with the Saptashrungi hills. Started recording with the bike camera as we proceeded further north towards Salher. It is a pretty nice single road with very good views of the ranges north of Saptashrungi. This is the Arjun Sagar Lake backwater that we see, and the pinnacle on the left is called as the Takara Pinnacle. Overall a very decent road, and the weather was really perfect for biking in mid-December. We kept going by this backwater of Arjun Sagar Lake. Very little traffic on the way actually. The road keeps going up and down small hills. Broken in patches, possibly due to pretty heavy rainfall in this area. Again, you can see the Takar Pinnacle, and possibly Salher is seen from the background. Local traffic here is mostly two-wheelers going about their business. Takar Pinnacle was the most conspicuous object that we saw through this first day ride. Getting on the Dominar for the pillion is pretty hard. It's almost like getting astride a horse. At this point we're pretty close to this Takar Pinnacle. Later on I heard that this pinnacle is pretty hard to climb, and very few people have actually done it in recent times. Some patches of straight road as well. I tried various bike mic positions to avoid wind noise. Forgive the wind noise that you hear in some sections of this video. This Takar Pinnacle is also about 1500 meters above sea level. Pretty tall. Now we cross the final pass and head towards the Salher village. Here is the pass. you start seeing the Salher Fort. That is a fairly formidable fort at the edge of Maharashtra and Gujarat now. Used to be the border of the Mughal and Maratha territories in Shivaji's times. The Battle of Salher is very famous, one of the first Maratha victories in the 1670s against the Mughals after Shivaji returned from Agra. This is now the Salher village, and we stayed at this Salher Fort Camp, which is right at the base of Salher Fort. Very nice place, I would recommend this. This is the Salher Fort. It is really something to watch, and the evening with the clouds and the sun setting was quite a spectacle. The next morning we drove to Mangi Tungi, started around 8 am in the morning. It's just a 30-kilometer drive and probably one of the best drives of this trip. Bright, sunny and reasonably cold, about 15-16 degrees. Again we are passing through Salher village here. Behind Salher Fort to the edge of the ghat, which is where this road traverses from. Down below on the left is Gujarat. As we keep proceeding, we go towards Salher's twin fort Mulher, and the Mangi pinnacle is starting to be seen. Small pass is being crossed, and there they are, Mangi Tungi. Them. That range is pretty much the border of Maharashtra and Gujarat in today's times. This is a really nice drive, a very good road and very scenic. See the mist settled in that valley. Now we are approaching Mangi Tungi, crossing a riverbed. After this point, for around 3-4 kilometers, the road is like an off-road, still being built. Of course, the Xpulse takes it in its stride. Mangi is visible now, and you can start seeing a glimpse of Tungi very soon. Here it is. On the left, at the base of Mangi, is the statue of Rishabdev, the Jain Here is the idol of Rishabdev up close, and how you see Tungi from there, and the view from the top is just amazing. The Salher Mulher ranges and the whole western ghats that are there in the Nasik district. Like climbing the Tungi and climbing down the Tungi. These are neat steps, and you're not allowed to wear shoes in this part due to the Jain rules, but we could buy a fairly nice pair of thick socks to help us walk through the trails. We climbed up and down the Rishabdev statue base via a jeep, a 4x4 Mahindra. Now we are headed back from Mangi Tungi after the trek to our homestay near Salher again. On the last day we started again at 6:30, basically all the way back to Pune. This time we decided to take the Satana route and then go down the Nasik highway. So 6:30 was like nearly sunrise, but still quite dark, so needed headlights for some of the way. brilliant sunrise and colors of the sky. The camera really doesn't do any justice to what you really see when you ride there. One of the best sunrises I have seen while riding. Another lake backwater to be crossed on the way to Satana. And here we surprised a couple of peacocks who were perching on the side. Small quaint villages, still mostly sleeping as we had started riding early. The hills in this region are quite fascinating in their structure. Parts of the road, of course, is off-road. Maharashtra is work in progress in terms of roads. Here's the sun. Then after Satana, it's a national highway, still work in progress, but 90% done. Back to NH60, crossing a pass just before Ayafata, and we were back at home. Thanks for watching.